Hi, my name's Walter Montero. I'm a real estate and mortgage agent here in Cambridge, Ontario, and I've had the privilege of serving our community since 1987. Over the years, I've met some great people here in our community in many different businesses and walks of life. Some, of course, are well known, and others are some of the best kept secrets in town. So the purpose of this podcast is to share and introduce them to you. Welcome to the I Love Cambridge podcast. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the I Love Cambridge show. I've got a three-peat guest on today. His name is James Wyatt, and he's actually coming on to do not so much to promote his business, but to promote a couple other things. Number one, he has a fellow karate expert in his dojo by the name of Hamoon, and he is going to, he's been selected to go to Japan and to represent Canada. So there's going to be a fundraiser link that I'd like you to, if you can, support him in getting there. And there's also going to be another link, which is for the Mother's Day High Tea. This group is, this amount of money is actually going to help a group of students travel to Japan as well. And obviously when we can travel again, and if you could support that, that would be great. And we can get you a box of goodies from EVO Kitchen, and Little Mushroom Catering, I think, is involved there, and Grand River Tea. Okay, so anyway, enjoy the show and make sure you check out the links.
How are you, though? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
So thank you. I mean, on behalf of all small business owners.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'd just like to get somewhat of some normalcy back in our life at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that's part of the challenge that I'm facing now. Like sorry, I've got a needy dog.
Oh, no problem.
each lockdown has brought down a new challenge each and every time. And the word someone used with me this week was languished.
Yes.
And, it's this yo-yo effect of back and forth, and the no longer desiring to pursue something is pretty much how they're feeling. And I mean, I've got a group of kids who are still training online, like we're doing what we're doing, but a lot of my kids have said, like, I need a computer detox. And oh my goodness, Blue, stop it. And I've not fought them on it. I've not turned around and said, you need to train. I've just said, if that's what you need, that's what you need to do. But we still provide our online student portal for them to practice if they want to practice, of course. So, but yeah, on brighter news, other than all that stuff, yeah, we had, I think he got accepted after our second talk. Sensei Hamoon is an instructor here who actually immigrated from his home country, and his dream was to get into the Olympics. So he left his country due to the fact that, like, it's a lot harder where he's from, and he's going to represent Canada. So we found out not too long ago that he's been accepted. And the reason why I want to share this is because we're asking the community for a little help, to help fund him to be able to get to Japan and get the training he needs. So it's pretty cool. He's been training with us now since, I think, December, and he's been teaching my kids competitive kumite, or competitive sparring, for the World Karate Federation. And like, even though they've been training online, the amount of information he has had and what he has shared is absolutely phenomenal. Like, my kids have just elevated their sparring game, and I'm scared to spar them now with how much they've learned. So it's been incredible. So now he's just working on trying to get himself the training he needs in order to compete. And then he'll be off to Tokyo with his wife for the Olympic Games. So it's pretty exciting.
Great. What's the chap's name again? Can you repeat his name?
His name's Hamoon.
Hamoon, okay.
Hamoon. I will not try to pronounce his last name. I apologize. Okay. So it's Sensei Hamoon. I can even share with you his Gofundme account so you guys can get his full story.
That would be great. Yep.
Yeah, what he's been trying to do. But it's always been my goal to help provide what I can for anybody who needs it. And that's why I'm jumping on board with this. I just actually got the notification 10 minutes ago that the Waterloo Record actually shared his story too. So the article's there. The only downside is you have to be subscribed because it's an exclusive.
Yes. Yeah.
But if there's any way to get it, then you can definitely hop in there and read it.
Awesome.
So, but yeah, and then the second thing that I wanted to share with our community is we usually do a Mother's Day high tea with EVO Kitchen. So
Yep.
A lot of what we try to do is, again, with the fundraising we try to do is provide support for local businesses. So each year we would go to the upstairs venue in EBO Kitchen, and we'd have like our scones and our cookies and our teas and whatever, to fundraise for our kids to go to Japan, which was supposed to be this summer.
Yep.
That's not happening,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is unfortunate. So last year, because of the short notice of everything shutting down, we didn't do anything. But this year, we're partnering up with Little Mushroom Catering, and they're
Yep.
putting together cookie boxes for us.
Okay.
So between them and Grand River Tea, we're offering cookie boxes for Mother's Day. So if anyone needs an idea,
Yep.
or if moms want to order on behalf of their kids,
Okay.
we are doing these to support not only our endeavors but the local businesses here. They're $30 a pop, no
Okay.
tax, and
Great.
then you choose either jasmine or Earl Grey tea to have with their cookies,
Okay.
which is
Great.
pretty exciting.
And where can they get those?
So they could just email me.
Okay.
So if it's info@kazokumartialartscenter.com, which is
Yep.
fun to spell out, but that's KAZOKU martialartscenter.com. And if they contact me, then they can place their orders and I'll put them down. We are offering curbside pickup, and we're also
Okay.
offering delivery for those who don't want to come to the curbside. And I will be sending those details out myself after the cutoff date, which is May 3rd.
Okay.
That way we can kind of stagger everybody out to come out and pick up their orders.
Okay. Terrific. Well, that's awesome. Very good. Now, so now you had mentioned. So when are they? When is he actually going over to Tokyo then?
Yeah. So as for Hamoon, pretty much what we're trying to do is we're funding his training, and it's a bit tricky because you have the fact that he wants to go to Europe to practice with some of the
Yep.
elite athletes, but if the seminars are only 2 weeks, then he'd have to come back. He'd have to isolate for 3 days and then quarantine for 2 weeks. So that's an entire month and a bit gone. So there's a seminar in Turkey which he wants to go to.
Yep.
It's a full month's worth of training. So he would leave, I believe, June. He would train all throughout that time, and
Yep.
then the Olympic Committee would actually pay for his flight from Turkey to Japan, which would then, I think the Olympic Games are mid-July into
Okay.
August,
Good.
somewhere
Yep.
around there. So yeah, so he gets to train with all these elite athletes and then go and compete and represent Canada.
Awesome. Very good. Now, does he have a target in terms of what he's trying to raise?
So his GoFundMe, I think, is set to 15,000, but I think it's a minimum of 10 that we're trying to go
Okay.
for. The
Yep.
last time I checked, we were only at 1,300, but it's slowly climbing.
Okay.
Um,
Good.
his dojo back home, he's getting a lot of support back there. He
Good.
had over like 400 students or something like that.
Good.
They're trying their best as well to help him
And
out.
where's his original home country?
He's from Iran.
Oh, very good. Excellent. Great.
Yeah, it's pretty
And,
cool.
and how long has he been in Canada?
He's been here for just over a year now.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, bit of a complicated story. I won't
Yeah.
get into full detail because you can read it on the Waterloo Record.
Okay.
It's GoFundMe, but yeah, so he came here and he's actually been working for another martial arts studio here, Driftwood Martial Arts.
Okay.
And started helping me out as well. And he's just been trying to do what he can to do what he loves, which is karate. And him and I are kind of in the same boat in that sense, where we just dedicate our lives to it.
Yep.
We just love it that much.
Yep.
But he was just provided a better opportunity to get into the Olympics through Canada than he would have
Yep.
through his own country. Because this might be his last chance. He's 20, he's 27, somewhere in there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he'll
Yeah.
be aging out, and I don't think Paris is going to do karate in the Olympics for 2024.
Oh,
So
interesting. Okay.
yeah, so this is like the one chance,
Oh boy.
one chance to
Well,
do
we got to
it.
be rooting for him. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, we're 100% rooting for him, along with our friend Sakura, who she's in the U.S., but we've been doing stuff with her online, and we've been cheering her on as well. Even
Okay.
though she's for the other team.
Good. Good. And so for the GoFundMe account, what's the keyword or URL for that?
You know what? I will actually pull that up for you right now.
And then that way we can share it with the group.
So if you just search up "Fund My Olympic Dream," I know
Yep.
you might post the video portion, so it'll look like
Okay.
this.
Okay. Very good. Excellent.
If not, if they want the link, anyone can message me on Instagram at @KMA Center, and
Okay.
then I'll forward them the link as well. And
Okay.
also,
If you want to just send me the link, then what
yeah,
I can do
absolutely.
is I can put it in on a, a prequel,
Yeah.
and then of course I can include it in the description on Facebook and LinkedIn where we post our podcast. So yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We can fix all that.
Yeah. And I mean, anybody else, like obviously I'm going to have it on my website too as well. So under our blog
Great.
portion, they'll
Good.
have
Perfect. Very
yeah.
good. Well, that's great. It was funny when I was thinking about you being a guest. I thought, okay, he's a 3-time guest. He is the Tony Randall of the I Love Cambridge podcast.
Well, you know what? It's one of those things where someone commented somewhere on my Instagram or my Facebook, and they said, "I love seeing your posts because they're just so positive." And I mean, I feel like that was one other reason why I wanted to come on again and just share some good news, because it's what we need. There's
Yeah.
good things happening, and we got to get our minds off of all the social media that just talks about the dread.
Off the languishing.
The languishing. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's deadly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And anytime I can come up with more content, I have no problem showing my pretty face to.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. Very good. Very good. All right. Perfect. Now, was there anything else you wanted to mention?
No, I mean, other than the fact that if anyone wants anything creative for Mother's Day, as I said, they can contact me. And then again, it will support small businesses. We will have future raffles and stuff to help fundraise for Sensei Hamoon as well.
Yep.
Again, the goal is to support local. And yeah, that's pretty much it right now.
Awesome. Very good, James.
Great.
Well, it was great seeing you again.
Yeah, it's great seeing you again too.
Okay, for sure.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too. Take care.
Thanks very much.
Bye.